Dr. T. Lakshmi Narasappa, Associate Professor in Physics. So, not too big a difference. But Physics in Best University, MPhil, PhD from Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, 16 years of teaching, 8 years of research experience, published 2 books. See, writing a paper is a difficult. Published 2 books, 11 international papers in reputed journals, 22 academic papers in several national and international conferences. So this is the power of Veda. We need to appreciate it. We are very happy to have you, sir. Please.
Good afternoon to all. First of all, I am very thankful to our institution, Best Innovation University, to part of these wonderful sessions. Now, today I am going to discuss about some modern interpretations of Vedas related to Sri Aurobindo's. That is, Sri Aurobindo's modern interpretations of the Vedas. I have only little bit of knowledge about these Vedas, but I will try to discuss up to my knowledge.
It's being based in the how and
Already all seniors and educators discussed about Vedas and classifications. There are 4 Vedas: Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda and Atharvana Veda. Again classified into 4 parts or mandals. Among that, Rig Veda is the oldest one, which consists of hymns praising various deities. The Samaveda focuses on chants and melodies used in rituals. Similarly, Yajurveda provides guidelines of rituals and sacrifice. Atharva Veda includes spells, incantations and rituals for everyday life. This is the most important in everyday life. It includes all aspects. Now these are some pages. First page related to Rig Veda, and second one page from Samaveda, page from Yajurveda and a page from Atharva Veda. Now I don't want to take much time. Why? Because organizers already told me we have only little bit of time. Now who spreads the Vedas? I think all of us know. No one spread the Vedas. The Brahmins have been custodians of the Vedas for over 5,000 years. Now they become gurus to study the Vedas and then tell to common folk that believe and how to live and how to sustain, how to follow the dharmas, how to implement the ethical values in life and everything. The source of knowledge and guidance in Hinduism is the Guru and not texts. The Brahmanas are prose texts that comment and explain the solemn rituals as well as expound on their meaning and many connected themes. Each of the Brahmanas is associated with one of the Samhitas or its recensions. The oldest dated to about 900 BCE, while the youngest Brahmanas such as Shatapatha Brahmana were complete by about 700 BCE. The Brahmanas may either from separate text or can be partially integrated into the text of the Samhitas. Now they may also include the Aryanyakas and Upanishads. The Aranyakas, wilderness texts or forest treatises, were composed by people who meditated in the woods as recluses and are the third part of the Vedas. Mainly the text contained discussions and interpretations of ceremonies from ritualistic to symbolic, meta-ritualistic points of view. The same Nagendra sir discussed on this point in his session very in depth. The Upanishads composed between 800 BCE and the end of the Vedic period. The Upanishads are largely philosophical works, some in dialogue form. They are the foundation of Hindu philosophical thought and its diverse traditions. Of the Vedic corpus, they alone are widely known, and the central ideas of the Upanishads are still influential in Hinduism. Now, this is the main topic. What are the modern interpretations in Vedas? The Vedas are ancient sacred texts in Hinduism, and interpretations can vary. Modern scholars often approach them from historical, linguistic, and philosophical perspectives. Some focus on symbolic meanings while others explore connections with contemporary issues. It's a dynamic field with diverse viewpoints reflecting the evolving nature of interpretations over time. Many people are there in behind who spread the valuable knowledge to the society, especially in 20th century. A visionary philosopher, leader called Sri Aurobindo Ghosh. He offered a unique perspective on the Vedas. Before this conference, I received the brochure. Before receiving a brochure, I don't have any idea about the Vedas. Very little bit basic idea is there. But after receiving this brochure, I searched a lot on Vedas. I gained very little bit of knowledge. Up to my knowledge, I framed this one. He emphasized the idea of the divine consciousness evolving in the material world. He saw the Vedas as containing profound spiritual truths and considered them as a source of inspiration for his integral yoga, which seeks the spiritual transformation of human nature. His interpretation involves weaving the Vedic hymns as expressions of cosmic and philosophical forces guiding humanity towards the higher states of consciousness. His modern interpretations of Vedas mainly revolve around the four concepts in the contemporary world. That four concepts, modern interpretation concepts, are evolutionary spirituality, synthesis of ancient wisdom, yoga and its transformation, and integral approach. I would like to try explain briefly about these four modern interpretations of Sri Aurobindo's. Now, first one is evolutionary spirituality. This is the first modern interpretation by Sri Aurobindo's. It is mainly related to mind balancing. That is, commonly says that meditation. It is the first step to get the spirituality in any human life. According to Baha'u'llah, we should open our eyes, meditate upon His word, and seek the sheltering shadow of manifestations of God. To live in true freedom and joy, our spiritual perception, our inward sight must be opened. Then we can experience and see the traces of God's Spirit in everything. That is the power of meditation. Sri Aurobindo argued that the Vedas contain spiritual truth that reflect the evolving consciousness of humanity. He saw the Vedas as roadmap for the individual and collective spiritual development, with each Vedic era representing a step in this evolutionary journey. Now, second one is synthesis of ancient wisdom. The intricate interplay between physical health, emotional wellness, and environmental influences. These are the interrelations between them. These ancient traditions offer a path to sustainable well being that resonates deeply with modern individuals seeking authentic and lasting solutions. Furthermore, the alignment between these ancient healing systems and modern scientific discoveries is not a coincidence. Now, many Ayurvedic herbs have been found to possess potent medical properties and reach into acupuncture's effect on the nervous system. It has yielded insights that bridge the gap between traditional knowledge and contemporary understanding. Incorporating the ancient wisdom into modern lifestyle need not to be a daunting task. The simple adjustments such as incorporating Ayurvedic dietary principles or practicing mindfulness through Tai Chi can pave the way for profound transformations. It is essential to approach these practices with respect for their origins and an open heart to fully appreciate their potentials. Mainly, in that mindful thought, there are three steps are there: static, moving, and interacting steps are there. It represents that three stages. Now, Aurobindo's thought to synthesize the ancient Vedic wisdom with the needs and challenges of the modern world. He believed the Vedas could provide guidance for addressing contemporary issues and fostering a humorous integration of spirituality and practical life. Now, yoga and transformation. I think all of us know the importance of yoga in human life and see a little bit how it transforms to perfect human life. Everyone who practices yoga has been touched in some one way by its transformative power. It does simply feel better in the body. That is the common thing. Perhaps it is experienced more profound changes in the life, relationships, and worldview. But these changes often takes place over time as part of a acceptable and organic process. It can sometimes be hard to pinpoint exactly what is about yoga that helps to live a better life. And Parayoga founder and Tantra scholar Rod Stryker says that to truly understand why yoga is so transformative, it is more accurate to say that yoga helps to remove the obstacles that obscure who really are, that it helps to come into fuller expression of the true nature. Not to transform into something aspires to, he says. Transforming into very thing that is innately best self, yoga also teaches how to make better decisions. Everything about practicing yoga involves intention. Set a time in the day to do it. You move a specific manner, breathe in a specific way. For nowadays, this is most important to all sustainable health and prosperous. A central theme in Aurobindo's interpretation is the idea of inner transformation through yoga. He saw the Vedas as manuals for inner awakening and self-realization, with yoga practices being the means to attain the spiritual heights described in the Vedic hymns. And the last one is integral approach. The Vedas emphasize the interconnectedness of all life forms and advocate for living in harmony with nature. The shloka Vasudhaiva Kutumbam, it encapsulates this principle, reminding us that the world is one family. The Vedic texts encourage us to respect and protect the environment, recognizing that our well-being is intimately linked to the well-being of the planet. The ecological awareness resonates strongly in today's world, emphasizing the practically and relevance of Vedic wisdom. The Vedas provide solace through verses like Asatoma Sargamaya, which guides us from the unreal to the real, from like darkness to light. The Indian system has always shown the individualistic tendency in its approaches. Even the goal of human existence is directed towards the individual salvation. Sri Aurobindo preferred to work for a social development or the transformation of the whole humanity, taking inspiration from the cosmic vision of the Western world, along with the spiritual foundation of the Indian traditions. Now, in the vision of Sri Aurobindo's, the integral yoga will enlarge and enrich, ultimately transcend and modes of life thoughts of today's traditional regions. This Gnostic community will be guided by supramental values, and the members will affect a kingdom of God here on earth. Now, these are the related to integral approach, the supramental transformation and unity in diversity. Now, in my conclusion, Sri Aurobindo's modern interpretations of Vedas have reinvigorated our understanding these ancient texts, presenting them as relevant guides for personal and societal evaluation. His emphasis on the evolutionary, integrative and transformative aspects of Vedic wisdom continues to inspire seekers of spiritual truth and a holistic approach to life in the contemporary world. Now, very good message and guidance from Aurobindo's to the contemporary world. Thank you.